Hi everyone, and welcome to the new podcast, which is a Bishounen podcast. That's what everyone has been waiting for, right? This is me, Thalia, Lizette, and I have a lovely co-host named Ebbie, or Bizarre Jelly. Chelly
works.
Chelly.
I don't mind.
Your name is Chelly now, so Bizarre Jelly 5.
Hello.
Introduce yourself.
I'm Ebbie. I love Bishounen. And Thalia was like, we should totally make a Bishounen podcast. And I was like, yes, obviously. Why has no one done that yet? So that's why I'm here.
Exactly. And I was also kind of surprised, like, no one has done it yet. People talk about Bishounen, but they don't make a podcast. So here we are.
We've got a gap in the market that we're filling in.
Yeah, exactly. That's just something that everyone kind of needed in the community. I mean, it's good because a lot more girls can find back Bishounen stuff on YouTube then.
Yep. Bishounen all the way. That's all I want from YouTube is people just making videos about Bishounen more. So
yeah, exactly. And it's not only going to be Bishounen, by the way. So it's also going to be just discussions about other anime, like shoujo anime, or well, maybe more music-related anime as well, like where most Bishounen boys are. But then you also have sports anime that we both like a lot, so we will definitely talk about that, so
it's going to be a variety, not just for girls.
Exactly,
but
so we still want guys to be able to listen to this as well, and not be completely freaked out by us fangirling. So yeah, that's kind of the idea of this podcast, really. So why we started exactly was just because of our similar interests. And us just keep talking about boys in anime, and there's so many, and there's not enough time to talk about them. But if you make a podcast, well then we can talk.
We have all the time.
Exactly.
All the time to talk about all the boys.
Yeah.
And we sometimes get together to watch Bishounen anime over Skype because we're that cool. You can take that idea from us, I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And it's especially fun to see each other's reactions on certain stuff, I feel like.
We'll talk about Starmyu at some other point.
Oh, yeah.
Man, watching that with someone is so much fun.
It is. Even like shows like Dance with Devils, like shows that don't make any sense at all. It's just funny because you're just laughing at the stuff that doesn't make sense, so you can just kind of joke about it. And if you watch it alone, you're more like, what the fuck? Like, why am I watching this? So
I think the best moment was with the it was in episode 7 of Dance with Devils, I think. And there was a choir of demonic dogs. And we were just like, what the hell? What is that?
We were freaking out so much because of the dogs. It was terrifying.
It was pretty terrifying. I keep thinking about it and I'm like, why was that there? I don't...
Yeah, I know, right? Like, every time I see a dog like that now, I'm like, no, I don't want to see you.
God, I just keep thinking about it now.
Oh, I'm sorry. The show's not over yet, though, so it could get worse. Who knows?
We might have more demonic dogs. Who knows?
Oh, no.
But I think another good reason for us to be doing this podcast is because of the fact that there are more girls in the anime community now, and we hope to, connect with you guys a little bit and, talk some girly stuff, like shoujo and Bishounen, and then you can make your own videos, because that would be so cool if you did that.
Would be so much fun. So, anyone who is interested in this, and even just YouTube in general, feel free to contact us or just post stuff in the comments. We will most likely reply to like everything, so we're open for a lot of stuff.
And also, this is coming out on Christmas Day, isn't it? So
yeah,
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you have a lot of Bishounen filled day. I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah.
I'm going to be in Japan when it's Christmas, so I'm hoping that I can convince the people who I'm with to take me shopping for Bishounen stuff.
Yeah,
on Christmas
that's perfect.
That's all I want.
All I want for Christmas is Bishounen. Okay, so
It's true.
let's get on to the next thing, which is we're gonna tell more about us, and we are gonna tell you guys what kind of characters we like the most. So, like the Husbandos, the important stuff, all of that, and favorite shows and all of that, so people can get to know us. So yeah, I don't know if you would like to start, Ebbie, or...
Can I start with the most obvious one?
Of course.
Because my number one all-time favourite husbando is Haru from Free. Because Free is, like, pretty much up there in terms of, if you like Bishounen, you should probably watch this show. Like, Free is probably number one.
Yeah, pretty much.
I can't think of another one that's, like, as obvious.
I mean, like, shows like Utapri and stuff are pretty obvious as well, I think.
Yeah, I think Free has more value to male viewers than Utapri does.
Oh, yeah.
Utapri still great, don't get me wrong. But Free, if I had to, like, label it as a Bishounen thing, would be my favourite. Because it's free and it's great, and I've spent so much money on Haru stuff, it's ridiculous.
That is true.
I'll make a video one day that's just like, here's my free collection, and people can be like, you're really dumb for spending this much money on a single character.
It's gonna be like 3 hours long or something. Until you showed everything.
Just this weekend, I got a new figure in the post of Haru as a child, dressed in a sailor uniform.
Aww.
It's adorable.
Aww.
It's so good.
I like Free a lot as well. So, but Haru isn't my favorite character from the show. Makoto is my favorite character, which, I don't know, I never really realized that a lot of people don't really like Makoto in the end. I don't know why people don't really like him, but
I feel like Makoto is one of those characters that's like, you either really love him or you're super indifferent on him.
Yeah. I mean, he's closest to Haru of being like a main character as well, I think. Because he tends to help out a lot.
Yeah, he's like... I don't get the Haru Makoto ship. Like, I talk about this every time I talk about Free, but I don't get it because those two seem more like brothers and really good friends than anything else.
Oh yeah,
in my opinion.
I agree, because I think Makoto is more like a dad figure to all of the other guys.
He totally is. Like, when you see him interact with his little brother and sister, you're like, oh my god.
I know, so
you are the dad.
Oh, man, I think that is why I like him that much, because he is like a dad figure and he takes care of everyone and he doesn't want any drama. He wants everyone to get along, and that's what I love about him. But about that ship that you mentioned, I mean, I agree with that, and I would rather ship Haru with Rin.
Yeah, I get the Haru Rin ship. Rin! I get the Haru Rin ship way more than I get Haru Makoto. Like, yeah. I don't personally ship it, because the only thing I should ship Haru with is myself. Or water. H2OTP.
Yeah.
But I just don't get that ship personally.
Yeah, I get that. I guess I'll start with my number one husbando, which is not a Bishounen. I found out
I wonder who it's going to be.
he's a Biseinen. Apparently that exists as well. So a Biseinen is apparently an anime character that is over 20 years old and is a guy. So all the more you know, I guess.
And then I'm like, nah, they're all still teenagers, apparently, in my mind.
Yeah, but my favorite is Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter. So he's definitely a Biseinen. I think he's like 24 or something in the series. So about like my age. And he's a really creepy character, and I don't really know how to explain why I like him, because he is so creepy and he likes little boys. I mean, people say he likes little boys, but he doesn't like Gon, because that's a little boy I'm referring to. He just wants to fight him, so it's not like he just really likes little boys. It just comes off that way, I guess, because it is Hisoka. and just the way he talks and stuff. I don't know, but I like him. I just like him a lot.
I really need to get around to watching Hunter x Hunter one of these days.
Yeah, you should. There's quite a lot of Husbandos in that show, actually, because Hisoka is my number one from that show, but then you have Kuroro, which is also a badass character from the Phantom Troop, and then we have Kurapika and Killua, who are also very cute, and
I think Killua was my favourite from the, 7 episodes that I watched.
Yeah, I bet.
He's just so cute.
Exactly.
I wouldn't say, totally husbando material, because he looks like he's about 12.
Yeah,
but...
I think he's I don't know, because I keep changing all of the ages. He should be 11 or something.
How old is Killua in Hunter x Hunter? 11. He's 11.
Yeah, see? Yeah, he's 11, so that's why...
Not husbando material.
Yeah, that's it's a cute kid. That's it.
He's got a skateboard, he's cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, goodness.
We're not gonna go that way, guys. We're not gonna go into, little kids and stuff. We're not gonna do that. We're not Makura no Danshi. We're not pillow boys.
Nope, not my thing. God, I'm just remembering the episode of Makura no Danshi now with the little boy.
I know, it's so disturbing. We will have a podcast about pillow boys, by the way. So if you want to check that, it's I think it's only half an hour for all of the episodes.
Yeah.
And you don't even have to see all of the episodes to know what it is. So just watch
you could watch the first one and have a complete understanding.
Yeah.
Of what exactly is happening.
Exactly. But yeah, that's coming up. That's gonna be interesting.
Food stall Danshi, best Danshi. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he was one of the better ones. For sure.
Oh, God.
Alright, so, next guy that you really like, Ebbie.
Can I pick someone from a game? Is that allowed?
Yeah, of course. Go for it.
Chrom from Fire Emblem. I've just recently been playing Fire Emblem again on an attempted 100% run.
Ooh.
And then realised that I'd accidentally married off every option for another character, so it can't be 100% now, and I'm annoyed. But I really, really, really like Chrom. One of the things that I like, apart from the stoic, silent type of characters, are prince-type characters.
Mm.
So Utapri, obviously, is another show that would be up there, but Chrom is legitimately a prince, but he's not just a prince, he's pretty feisty and pretty good at fighting, he's very good at defending his own country.
Mm-hmm.
He's a very good character, and I love him, and it makes me really sad that he's probably not going to be in another Fire Emblem game ever.
Aww. There might
I
be
married
another
him.
one.
I married him, so it's fine. He is my actual husband.
Nice. I should actually play more of that game because I have it, but
it's so good.
There's so much time that gets into it though, so I need to find that time.
To be fair, the game that I'm actually playing at the minute doesn't belong to me. When Pat was here from Australia, he was like, "I'll leave this with you because you need to play this," and gave it to me, and I'm like, I'm probably never gonna play it. And I was like, no, you know what? I finished Xenoblade Chronicles. Let's give Fire Emblem a go. It's my favourite 3DS game. It's so good.
Oh man.
Thank you, Pat. You're the best.
Oh, that's awesome. God, I didn't write a list. I probably should have.
I'm trying to recall the podcast that we did with Damien.
Yeah. I mean,
about boys.
There's so many, but one that pops up now is Toru from Aoharu X Kikanju. Glasses guy.
He's so funny.
He's so funny. I mean, that's the kind of character that I tend to like a lot as well. All the characters that have good humor or are just very dry in their humor or sarcastic are probably characters that I will really, really like. So, and that is definitely the case with him, because I just like how dry and kind of silent he is. But when he says something, it's either stupid or it's just I don't know. It's just too funny.
I like it when he's saying something totally serious, like, "Oh, I bought you a present for doing so good," and then it turns out to be like really perverted hentai manga.
Yeah.
Like just little things like that.
It's
He's
like,
so funny.
You kind of expect him to do that, but just the way he does it is funny as well.
Yeah. And he's just so sweet. Like every time something happens, like something good happens, he's got this like legitimately really sweet expression on his face.
Yeah. The blush.
How do you get to be that cute? How do you get to be that cute when you're giving people hentai manga as a gift? Like,
yeah,
I don't,
exactly. And
I don't quite get it.
He's an erotic mangaka, for people who don't know who he is. So, yeah. It's interesting.
He's so good. He's my favourite character from Alhara X Kakanju right now.
Same.
I say right now, I've finished the series,
Yeah.
so it's not like someone else is going to suddenly take his place, but he made that series pretty great for me, I've got to be honest.
Exactly. And like the other main character is pretty great as well. I mean, I really like him as well, but I keep forgetting his name for some reason.
I know, I keep wanting to call him Tamaki.
Yeah.
From around High School Host Club.
I know.
And I know that's not his name.
No. But he reminds me of him as well, without the cigarettes and stuff then.
Alharu X Kakanju. Let's have a look at what his name is, because we're the worst at this.
No, Tachibana is a girl.
Yeah, Tachibana, it's Masamune Matsuoka.
Matsuoka, yeah.
I don't know, I just like both of the main guys in that. I wasn't keen on anyone from, like, the rival team, like Midori and Fujimon, I think his name was.
I think
I wasn't
so.
too keen on those guys, but the Toy Gungan guys are so good.
Yeah.
So good.
It's just the connection that is awesome, and the backstories and stuff. It's too good. People who didn't check it out missed out something, I feel like. Although...
Even though apparently a lot of people don't like it, I thought it was pretty fun. It wasn't, like, the most amazing thing that I'd ever seen in my entire life, but it was fun. Like, it was just fun to watch. And it had Toro in it, and he's great.
Exactly. It had him, but it also, like, the series kind of feels like a sports anime as well sometimes, because it is about... what's it called? Is it just like BB gun?
Survival games.
Yeah.
It's like, imagine Mirai Nikki without any of the, oh god, we're gonna die. Like, imagine that. It's like Mirai Nikki with BB guns and arranged tournaments.
And pretty boys.
Yeah. It's better than Mirai Nikki in my opinion, because, you know, I like to be controversial.
I've never seen that even, and I don't really plan on doing so I'm good with Aoharu at the moment.
It's alright. Let's talk about Utapri. Let's do it.
Okay, we have to. I'm gonna
As I mentioned with Chrome.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna note that I've only seen season 1 for like people in the comments as well. So when spoilers and stuff.
Yeah, don't spoil how disappointing season 3 is. As I mentioned with Crom, I really, really like princely characters. And Cecile, I was going to call him CL, I always do that. I always confuse him with the main character from friggin' Kuroshitsuji, which is a topic for a different time. But Cecile is my favourite. Is my favourite thing ever, because he's so princely, but he's not just princely, he's also foreign. Like, he comes from this exotic, distant land. And he's got, like, an accent that sort of matches his character, which is super adorable. And he was also a cat.
Yeah.
Do I need to say more?
I haven't seen season 2 yet, which, I mean, I know that's where he appears the most, I guess.
Yeah, like that whole season is pretty much about Cecile, and that's why it's my favourite one.
Okay. But I will watch it soon. I promise.
We're gonna do it for Rocco Anime Club.
Yeah.
At some point soon, I swear to God. We're gonna do it.
But for Itapri, I quite like all of the guys, to be honest. I think it was interesting because it was also one of my first like real Bishounen shows, next to like Free and Kamigami no Asobi. Like I hadn't seen anything else after that, So that's where Ebbie came in and was like, hey, check this out. So I did.
I was like, you like Kamigami no Asobi. Maybe you'll like Utapri. And then we did an Oko on it. And I think it went down pretty well.
It did, yeah, it was great.
Not with the guys, particularly.
Yeah.
Like, Cam, Alan didn't seem too into Utapri. But it's fine. Because it was my birthday pick, so it's fine.
And also I can kind of understand, because I remember watching like the first episode and I was like, what did I get into? Oh god. And then I saw like 2 other episodes and I was like, yeah, okay, I'm in. This is good.
Yeah, that was exactly what happened with me. Was I was like, oh, there's this was when it was airing for the first time, so this was in 2010, I think.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know, they've got this, like, reverse harem thing. I kind of liked Around High School Host Club a lot, and that was a reverse harem, so I guess I'll try Utapri out. Changed my life. Absolutely changed my life. But it wasn't until about episode 3 when there's this scene of, like, Shio and Natsuki cooking something, and it turns out to be, like, a huge disaster.
Yeah.
And it was, like, one of the first times I'd actually laughed out loud watching something. Because I don't tend to, like, laugh at things unless they're incredibly funny.
Yeah.
If I'm by myself, because, you know...
Of course, yeah.
I don't need to. Like, a chuckle is the most that they'll get. But it was genuinely so funny that I was like, okay. I'm happy. I'm happy that I decided to watch this. And ever since then I've been like, have you seen Utapri? You should watch Utapri. Utapri's great.
But only the first 2 seasons then.
But only the first 2 seasons, unless you're really big into Quartet Night, which is like the senpai band, and I think all of them have awful personalities, so...
I'm really curious what I will think about it.
Like, there's just one character, his name's Camus, and he just calls everyone a peasant all the time, and I'm like, oh, I can't be doing with this. Can't be doing with an entire season based around your band. I can't do it.
That kind of reminds me of our favorite character in Starmyu, though. Like, Mike, well, yours as well.
Yeah.
Tengenchi. I mean, he keeps calling people, like, a bore. Even though they kind of got over that thing a bit, but he
still does it from time to time.
Yeah.
I want to talk about Starmyu so bad because it's so good, and no one is giving it a chance.
You know
but it's not finished yet, so...
It will probably be almost finished by the time this gets out. I'm assuming, or it will be done already. I'm not too sure, but
it'll probably have like at the most an episode left, I think.
Yeah, so like me and Ebbie really, really recommend Starmyu to people because not enough people are watching it. Like even people don't even know what it is. It is also called High School Star Musical, if that makes more sense, because Starmyu is a Pokemon.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah.
I just got that because I was looking for like pictures of Starmyu for my video, and I was like looking it up, and I was like, "What? This is a Pokemon. What is this doing here?"
Oh my god.
I was so confused, and I was like, "Wow, why didn't I think about that earlier?"
I've never thought about that once while we've been watching it.
I know, right? But yeah. High School Star Musical is a full name of the show.
And it's good, even though people seem to not like it. I get why people don't like it, though, because I was writing up my top 10 list of the year. Spoilers, it's on there. And I was like, okay, so it's like your classic school show about music that's an underdog story with no one liking each other at first and then growing to, like, be friends and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, there's actually not a lot special about the premise, but the characters are just... They just make it so good, like, the chemistry between the characters, the insert songs. There's so much good stuff about Starmyu that it totally outweighs all the... It's not even negative stuff, it's just, I wish they'd done something a bit different. My favourite scene with, that's his name, Tengenji, is the scene on the bus from episode 6.
I put that clip in my Best Boys video because I had to. It's just
because it's the best. Funny. It's so funny. Oh my gosh.
We laughed out loud so hard at that scene. And I even watched that episode twice because I thought it was that good. No, 3 times even. So no shame.
Oh my gosh. That's been my favourite episode so far.
I know,
but I don't think they'll ever top that just because of the scene on the bus where he like presses the bell.
Yeah, exactly. It was that scene, and then I liked it from him, and then the whole thing with the vase inside the house reminded me too much of Uran. It was just funny.
Yeah.
It seemed like a parody somehow, but it wasn't.
Maybe it was in a weird roundabout way, but
it was
so good.
So good. And also that scene with Tengenshi and figuring out what hamburgers are.
Oh god.
Yeah.
He
was so funny. Surprised with hamburgers. And I also found a random clip where he just puts on glasses for like 5 minutes and then he takes them off again. They're like, what? Okay, so you wear glasses, but just like to walk on the street and then it's done. I don't know.
I guess.
But that was random. It was good though.
He was like the character that I was expecting to like the least as well.
Yep.
Because he comes across as sort of like an asshole at first, but then you get scenes like him on the bus, and it's just like, no, he just needs a bit of help. Bless him. He's
oh man,
sweetie.
the scenes with his cat with Thalia.
Oh, I knew that he was going to be your favorite when I saw episode. I think it's 3 or something.
Yeah.
When they're like looking for the cat, and he's heartbroken about this cat going walkabout.
This guy is crazy about his cat. He keeps talking about Tavian. And it was a perfect backstory for me of them just not knowing what he was doing inside his room. They thought he was with a girl and it was a cat. So he was talking dirty to a cat. Yeah. It's just great. This guy has the best development from like the whole show as well. Except for like the main character, I guess, but even him.
I don't think he's had great development,
yeah,
to be honest,
it's like...
because he's just like, yeah, I'm so Genki all the time.
Yeah, he's too hyped about everything going on, and then he gets his depressive moment, and then they're like,
he's fine
but
again.
we can do this, and then he's happy again, and
yeah. My other favourite from Starmyu is probably Shu. He's like purple haired guy who plays the piano.
Yeah,
and he's like a piano player in a bar, and he's just suave as hell. Like, he doesn't say a lot, but I appreciate the moments that he's there and he's just, playing piano, being a bit suave.
Yeah, I like him a lot as well. My second favorite is Otori Itsuki, which is like the teacher of the group.
Boys.
And the leader is the senpai.
Yeah, he's senpai, and
he's really pretty. He's really, really pretty with his hair down.
I wish he would take his hair down more, because I don't think he looks as good with the like bow and the ponytail and stuff.
He looks good, but it is better when it's down. Yeah.
How no one at this moment has figured out that he's like the reason that the main character Hoshitani is like even considering being in one of these star bands or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't understand how no one's figured out that it's him. Like...
I know, right? And by the way, these are not spoilers for people wondering, because it happened in the first episode. Because the whole show is about, like, the main character trying to find who this guy is that he saw dancing. I mean, it's so random. It's so obvious that it is him. He still has the same hair and all of that, so it looks exactly the same. And
you're like, how did you not figure that out moment one?
I know. I think that's the only thing. The only thing that probably frustrates me a little bit about the show, that they didn't really focus on it anymore as well. So
yeah, I know when he figures out that it's him, it's going to be such an anticlimactic moment as well, because I don't know what they could do. Like, oh my god, it's you. Yeah, you're the reason that I'm doing this. Cool. I don't understand what else it's going to be. Like,
exactly, and we don't know if we're even going to see it, because it's probably going to be like 12 episodes and. I hope it's not gonna end on a cliffhanger, because I'm gonna be so mad.
It's not gonna finish, like...
No.
I think we can both agree that it's not gonna be, like, a finished story.
No, it won't.
By the time it finishes. But we can hope for a second season, even if it is super unpopular. I don't care.
Maybe it's popular in Japan. Like, I haven't really looked that up yet, but let's hope.
It's not doing well in the West, but... Yeah. to be fair, most of that might be down to the fact that there is nowhere legal to watch this thing in Europe.
Oh yeah, that as well.
Which
That's
is
true.
always really frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
Because Funimation have the rights to it, and if Funimation get the rights to something, it's like, oh, the chance of us seeing that pretty low. Sometimes it happens, but yeah, because we don't even have Dance with Devils in this country, and that's another Funimation thing.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So sort yourself out,
Yeah.
Funimation. Let us watch it legally because we want to. They're just like snapping up all the rights, and I'm like, no, leave them be. Let Crunchyroll have them. God.
When we were talking about like the kind of characters that we like, I mentioned that I really like just guys who are good in the comedy genre and stuff. So some of them are like the main character of Barakamon, Handa, which is very lovely. And then we have the main character of Guguri Kokuri-san, which has the same voice actor as Handa, by the way.
Coincidence?
Yeah. But yeah, those two characters are some of my favorites because of the comedy, and those shows aren't Bishi shows at all. There's just like comedy or slice of life, but just how simple they are in a way, and just caring as well. Oh, that always gets me somehow.
I need to see Gokuri-san.
You do.
Kokuri-san, but I have seen Barakamon, and I think Barakamon is pretty great. I really like the main character from Barakamon. Wouldn't be a husbando, but he's pretty great. I will agree with you on that.
For me, he's definitely a husbando for me. I just like how both him, like Handa and Kokuri-san, just freak out about the smallest things, and how they scream and just like freak out. I just love how the voice actor does that, and it's Ono Daisuke, and he's so good at it. I love it. He's also Shizuo, which is also one of my husbandos. So
Shizuo's a good pick. He's also Sebastian, who probably would have been one of mine in 2010.
I need to check. That's Black Butler, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I need to check that.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty great. It's pretty great. If I had to pick another husbando, I would probably go with the original husbando for me. My husbando before I even knew what husbandos were, because I've been infatuated with this character since I was about 12, I think. Which is Kai from Beyblade.
Aw, so cute.
That's half my life, I've just realised. That's half of my life that I've known this character and really, really liked him.
That's crazy.
Which is terrifying to think about, but something about Kai from Beyblade is the best thing in the world, and I don't know what it is. Because he's moody and sort of a bastard most of the time, but when he gets like character arcs and stuff, they're so good. So good. Oh.
And you still like it as much as like when you were younger, or?
Yeah, I still watch the series occasionally. Like, me and Alan went through watching all of the original series, and then we watched all of V-Force, and we're sort of in the middle-ish of G-Revolution.
Damn.
And then they got rid of all the original characters and decided to do Metal Fight Beyblade, and I was really sad.
Oh no.
And I've never gotten over it.
That's all of Beyblade you need to see then.
Yeah. I watched like an entire season of Metal Fight, and I'm like, oh, it's just not as good.
Yeah.
But then there was this moment where they introduced this character. I watched the dub. So, they introduced a character, and it was the same voice actor as Kai's, and I was like, oh my god, are they putting Kai in Metal Fight Beyblade? And then it was another guy, and I was like,
man.
what?
So
Why did you do that to me?
I have to be honest, like, I never really watched the anime for Beyblade, because, I don't know why, actually. Because
It was one of those things... Sorry, you carry on.
Oh, I was into the whole Pokemon thing, and I kept being dragged into that, and I never really left that whole thing.
It was one of the things, like, I didn't get into Beyblade when it was actually popular.
Yeah.
I got into it probably about a year afterwards when V-Force was airing, and no one really cared as much anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I regretted my choices because I remember seeing on Cartoon Network that there was this Beyblade marathon. And I was like, I'm not watching Beyblade. Beyblade's stupid. And then I, like, a week later decided to watch the first episode of Beyblade and was like, okay, I should have just watched the marathon because then at least I would have seen all of the episodes. But no, I never really had anyone to talk about Beyblade with because everyone was over Beyblade by the time I was really into it.
Yeah.
Which sucked, but I also used to buy it on videotape, so that's how long ago it was.
Oh man. I still have videotapes of Pokemon. Like the first season, I think. I haven't, like, the
We never got that in this country. We never got that in this country.
Really?
Yeah, we've never had the anime actually released on... I think actually we might have had the first, like, 8 episodes released on videotape at some point.
Yeah.
Maybe. But, we've never had, like, a proper DVD release of it, and they've got, like, some amazing DVD releases in Australia, and I'm so jealous.
I didn't tell you yet, but I have a recent new Husbando.
Oh, okay, go on then.
It's Gintoki from Gintama.
Oh, you got a Gintama one in there.
Yeah, there's more than one, honestly. There's, oh god, I can't remember what the other guy's name is, but Gintoki is just, it's again comedy. It's just really funny. So, and he's a Bishounen as well, actually, because he's like at the end of his 20s, something. Which I was surprised about, because I was looking it up. I was like, okay, I know this is not a Bishounen guy, but he's not old either, so I was just kind of wondering. And it said end of 20s, and I was like, that's probably in, like, the season that's airing now. Because there's been so many episodes from that one. But yeah. Oh, I think a lot of people, like, in the community would like Gintama, but a lot of people are not giving it a chance because there's so many episodes, which I can understand.
That's exactly why I haven't watched it, because it was like one of the most popular things on my anime list at one point, and everybody who had watched it loved it. And I was like, maybe I'll watch that one day, and then saw it was like 200-ish episodes or something. It was like ridiculously long.
Yeah, I think they're close to 300 now, or maybe they are already over it. I'm not sure, because like it's still airing now, the new season.
Oh god.
And they keep going. But it's so funny. I was also like, I didn't want to check it out for like ages because it had that many episodes. And then I saw the new season was airing. So I was like, I know this will take me like years to catch up on, but I'm just gonna give it a try. And I did, because it was on Crunchyroll. So it's just easy. I can just watch it on my TV and everything is on there. So
it is quite nice when things like that are on Crunchyroll. So you can just be like, yeah, I'll just watch an episode. And I'd totally be like, you should watch Beyblade if it was on Crunchyroll. But it's not on UK Crunchyroll or European Crunchyroll.
I saw that. That's so annoying.
So disappointed. I wanted to do an anime club on Beyblade so badly. But no,
yeah, I can imagine.
It's not happening.
That sucks. That's what I don't like about Crunchyroll, because there's so much stuff that we don't have in America. It's like everything.
Like, if you ever compare American Crunchyroll to, like, the European Crunchyroll, it's ridiculous how much stuff is not on there.
Yep.
It's like, well, I'm paying the subscription for it. I don't get to watch any anime anyway.
Well, I'm gonna be honest, I just use Proxmate so I can watch on the American one, because I feel like I pay for Crunchyroll, so I want to see the other shows on Crunchyroll as well. So the ones that we have, I watch on my TV, and the ones that America has, I just watch on my computer at Proxmate, because that way I'm still kind of watching legally, and I don't really need to stream on another website.
I don't blame you, but I don't need to watch Beyblade again, so I'm not like super gutted about it because I own most of it on DVD. But I want more people to watch it for Anime Club, maybe.
Yeah,
but we can't do that because it's not on UK Crunchyroll, and those are the rules.
Yeah, exactly. That sucks.
Someone was like, well, why don't you just buy the DVDs instead? I'm like, do you not know me? I own pretty much all of the DVDs that came out in this country. I own a volume of V-Force from Australia. I own the movie from America, and the first, 5 volumes of G-Revolution from America, because I just wanted them. I can't use them, but I just wanted them.
Aw. That's good though. You support it, so it's good. You support the Husbando.
I mean, it's Kai. I don't do it for anyone else. Apart from all the other Husbandos.
How do makes sense. But yeah, I think people can already kind of guess what kind of characters we really like.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, for you, it's mostly like the more silent and prince-like type. Do you have any guys that you really like, but you're like, that's usually something, well, some kind of character that I really don't like?
Probably the closest one that I could think of is Edward Elric, because...
Oh, yeah.
He's not princely, and he's not strong, silent type. He's like a little mouthy shit who's got a bit of anger towards people calling him short. But for some reason, I still really, really love Edward. Like,
I know, right? Edward is my first real husbando. Like that's the guy where I realized, like, oh my god, I love this character so much.
Yeah.
That was like the first experience for me.
Or Teppei from Kuroko. Because there's just something about Teppei. He's like the Makoto of Kuroko.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
I don't understand why I like him more than Kuroko, to be honest, because Kuroko should be exactly my type. But for some reason, there's something about Teppei I just love. Teppei's great. Didn't get enough time in the third season, I'm afraid.
I know, that was kind of lame. But yeah.
I was very disappointed. How about you?
For Kuroko?
For characters that are not really in your type bracket, I suppose.
I don't know. I don't think I have like one exception, because for me it's kind of like it's comedy and creepy guys. So it's like, and I don't know, it's mostly I tend to like guys from shonen anime more than like Bishounen ones though. So I have to be honest with that. But I don't know, there's not really a character where I'm like, this is probably not someone that I would like, but I do. Not at the moment. We'll have to find one.
There you go, that'll be the aim of the podcast, is to watch as many Bishounen shows as possible. We didn't mention Hack!
Oh my god, Hack!
I don't know why that suddenly came into my head. We didn't mention Hack. We both love Hack a lot.
Yeah, from Akatsuki no Yona.
Oh god. I just want another season of Yona so bad.
Actually, Hack is not a prince either, and he's not quiet either, so maybe...
He's just got such an attitude problem.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the reason that I like Hack is because of his interactions with Yona, because he comes across as quite sweet when he's interacting with Yona, which is nice.
Yeah.
But to everybody else, it's like, no, you suck. Get away. I hate you.
True. That show is so good. And the dragons are good as well.
There's not a character in Yona that I'm like, ugh, I hate them.
Right? I have the same thing.
Even, what's his name? Jun. The guy who's like, I'm a Bishounen, like always.
Yeah.
Even him. I thought, oh, I'm not gonna like this character. Nah, he's great. He's great.
Yeah. They're all great.
Oh, and then there's the priest with the, like, hair and stuff. So many great characters in Yona. You know, he's all clumsy because he can't see where he's going.
God. I think from, like, the dragons, I probably like Jeiha the most.
I'd probably agree with that. Either him or... God, what's his name? Shinra? The, like, blue
Shinra,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, the really quiet one. Who's voiced by Ken Shouno, I think.
Maybe. I don't know.
Is he? Have I just made that up? I might have just made that up. Hold on. Yeah,
I know I had to look it up for my Best Boys video, but Jeiha... Wait,
I made that up completely, I think. Hold on. He's not. He's voiced by Nobuhiko Okamoto.
Never
I don't
heard
remember
of
what
that.
he's done. He's done someone, because... Yeah, okay, he's Rin in Blue Exorcist.
Mm-hmm.
And Nizuma Eiji in Bakuman.
But yeah, Jeiha is Aomine, by the way. Which is funny.
Oh
and he's
God.
also Otori from Starmyu. So
was there a character in Yona that was voiced by Kensho Ono that I confused myself with?
I mean, it's possible, but there's a lot of characters in that show. Maybe it was Suwon.
Suwon did everything wrong, by the way.
Oh man, we should probably definitely have a podcast about Akatsuki no Yona.
Yep, because I need to talk about how much I don't like Suwon.
Yeah.
Right, there is no character that is voiced by Kensho Ono. I've made that up completely. You can ignore everything I said previously. Yona's so good. Go and watch Yona.
Yeah.
Everyone, take that away from this podcast. Go and watch Yona. Make it get a second season, please.
Okay. Well, I think that's kind of it for like characters so far. I mean, we have a lot more Husbandos.
I'm sure you will discover them along the way.
Yeah. Because if I do that now, we don't have enough time for this. For like the future for this podcast, we will have guests every now and then, which is gonna be fun.
Seems like a lot of people are actually kind of hype about talking about Bishounen and shoujo and stuff.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. And like I said, it's gonna be girls and guys. So, guys, keep listening.
Don't go.
Don't go. It's gonna be fun. I mean, guys discussing Bishounen, I can't wait for that. Honestly.
God, yes. I want to know what guys think properly about Bishounen.
Yeah.
Because I don't think people are honest with me. They're like, yeah, it's fine. No.
Shut up.
No.
Shut up, it's fine.
You have to accept my passions.
You need to understand why. But yeah, we have a bunch of guests listed that will probably happen sooner or later. And also this episode you're listening to is the first episode, but the next one is probably gonna be a bit later. So this is like
pilot episode.
Yeah. It's just like
see how it does.
To taste it, how it will be.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And I'm sure we'll have like more discussions that are very based around shows like Yona. So we can just blurt everything out there. So you should watch Yona because it will come.
Believe in Yona. Do it.
Believe in the Yona that believed in me.
Yeah.
But I think that's a Gurren Lagann quote that I butchered there, so
good job, Ebbie.
I'm so proud of myself. I'm sorry, Cam, if you're listening to this, because Gurren Lagann is sacred. So. Yeah.
You didn't mean to. It's fine.
I didn't mean to. Anyway.
That will be it for this first episode of the Bishounen podcast. Also, if you haven't noticed yet, the title should be here somewhere. We didn't really explain how we got that, Ebbie.
Yeah. There's a lot of Google Translate one night.
Oh, man. Because the name is Bishounen no Yobidashi. And it is translated to the call of Bishis. It's literally that. And, yeah.
Which
like
is
Ebbie
perfect.
said, a lot of Google Translate. And we're just both so bad at coming up with titles.
Yep.
It was a struggle.
But we're happy with this one. We did it eventually. It only took us about 3 hours, but it's fine.
Yeah, true. It's like, what? I don't know. What word would this be in Japanese? And would it fit? And,
I guarantee someone in the comments going to be like, that's not correct.
Yeah, probably. But we're going to keep it that way. So, deal with it. I'm not going to change it again. Because I like it this way. So, and I hope you guys like it too.
It's our name. The name that we picked, so it's sacred and precious.
It's the call of Bishis. But everyone will call it the Bishounen podcast anyway, so...
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's completely fine.
It's the best Christmas present you'll ever get. It's the Bishounen podcast. Yeah.
Yeah. I have been Thalia, and you are on my channel right now, so if you like this podcast, feel free to subscribe. And I post a lot of stuff that is Bishounen related, and also a lot of other stuff that is anime related, of course. So like hauls and vlogs and first impressions, reviews, all that good stuff. And that is it. Ebbie?
I am sure my link will be in the description, which is
Yes.
youtube.com/bizarrejelly5. At the minute, I am in the middle of a playthrough of Amnesia Memories, which I'm doing with Pat and Alan, who are back shifting and melting, which is super fun. So if you are interested in that, which I'm gonna take a guess, if you're interested in Bishounen, Otomo games might be a thing that you like. So I'll plug that. And I do a lot of videos about Bishounen. And in the new year, I'm going to be doing first impressions again. I'm going to be doing vlogs from Japan while I'm there. It's going to be so much stuff going to be happening at the beginning of next year. So come join me for that.
Yeah, so subscribe to Ebbie as well. And her links and all of the stuff, like her Twitter and all of that, I will link that in the description. And that is it. So I hope you enjoyed this first episode of the podcast. And leave all of your thoughts in the comments and what you enjoyed and all of that good stuff.
Thank you for listening.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.